Good morning, everybody. The time is 9 o'clock and it is time to leave Timisoara and go to another place. As I told you, I'm not much fan of big cities, but I really wanted to visit the old city here, which is magnificent, and it was good enough. So we are out of Timisoara, the big city and the traffic. Now we are crossing small Romanian villages. And what I like about these villages is that they are not symmetric, not sterile. You can relate to this. It's not like you're going into this strict Slovenian, neat, clean, out of the journal village from Slovenia, for example. Here it's a bit chaotic. There's something different in any house. Something is broken, something is old, something is crumbling. And I kind of like it. It's the same in the fields. Same in the fields. You see, David, what I see over there? Mountains! Finally! Motorcycles love mountains. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching the interesting part of this tour. The mountains of Romania. As we are moving more and more into the mountains, the landscape started to change. And it's getting more and more twisty and more interesting. And begins. There's a beautiful stream down there. We've been riding for 2 hours now, almost 2 hours, and it merits. Now the only thing I need is to find a place for a short stop and have a nice coffee. Well, the question of the day for you, as I'm strolling here along the Carpatian mountains, is if you would have to go to a deserted island, for example, and you would have the possibility to take one person with you, which person would it be? Or maybe you would prefer to be alone in the island, which is highly unrecommended because you will need help in order to survive. So yes, which person will it be? Think thoroughly about this, because it's not a simple question. The first thing that you might think is that you would take the person that you love the most. Maybe it's not a good idea, because this person might be incapable of helping you in this island. So what would you say? I know exactly who I'm going to take, and I'm not going to tell you. David and I are riding now in the Carpatian mountains. We just started the climb up, and I must tell you that I like it here very much. The road is cool, and the weather is nice. We just had a short coffee break in one of the gas stations. One thing that amazes me here, that so many people are still smoking. Well, you can see it in many places in Eastern Europe, I guess. I used to smoke myself when I was young, but I stopped when I was 40. I don't understand why people smoke now. Anyway, this road is really nice. And we are on our way to Tismana. Tismana is a very nice village, I heard, and I will be very happy to see that it was true. So let's go, David. All the roads lead us today to Tismana. David is clean and he looks just dashing. Aren't you, David? Now you're ready to climb up the mountains. We just left the big road and we entered this small mountainous road that will take us up, I guess. Just left the touristic village and I'm climbing up the gorge, and it's beautiful here. Have to be very careful. There's plenty of traffic here. They are driving like crazy. They have a reputation which is completely justified, I must say, but this is not something that I'm not familiar with, especially from the place where I come from. If you are a hiker, this is the best place for you. But also, if you are a biker, I think it's also a very nice place for you. As this road becoming more and more empty, we are climbing up. According to the map, I have something like another 54 kilometers of this beauty. I'm going to enjoy it, put some music in my ears. As expected, the road here is quite bumpy, but David and I, we've seen worse. So it's, wow, look at the lake. Yeah, I've seen a dam a few kilometers down there, so there should have been a lake, but because of all this vegetation and growth, we cannot see it. It's on my left side. Another thing that you have to be careful in these areas, especially when you're driving or riding in the woods, is animals. They come unexpectedly. They will jump into the road that they might topple you down. It only gets prettier and prettier. This part of the road is a bit better, but here comes the bumpy section again. People are camping here. I guess that during the winter all this road is covered with snow and it's not simple to come up. But the best thing about this part is that I see no trucks. David and I, we do not like trucks at all. I think it's a good time for us to listen to another Ave Maria. Let's see if you can identify who wrote this piece. David and I, we stopped for a minute to have a rest here. We are 40 minutes away from our final destination of the day, and look how pretty it is. A nice small stream in the forest. Well, the time is 2 o'clock and it's a good time to find a gas station, since David is thirsty again. We are something like 2 minutes away from our destination for today. The mountains became a nice plateau, but I can still see the mountains surrounding us. And over there, I don't know if you can see, but there is even snow on the tip of the mountains. Tismana, yes, this is the famous village. This is where I'm going to stay tonight together with David. In 500 meters we should be turning left. Welcome to Tismana. Looks nice. Bună! Pensiunea Magnolia. Aici e. Am făcut rezervare.
Ați făcut o rezervare pe Booking, da?
Da.
Am înțeles, de dumneavoastră sunteți. Poftim să vă arăt camera.
Imediat vin.
Da.
Well guys, this is all for now. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Maybe leave a comment. We would like to hear what you think. And I'll see you in the next episode, which is going to be a bit different and I promise more adventurous.